Hi there, I'm Ruby. This is Message in the Crystal, and this is a general reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2019. So thank you for joining me. I can't wait to be doing this for you all throughout the year. And yeah, hopefully this resonates with some of you guys. I don't expect it to resonate with everyone, but you know, hopefully I tap into some Sag energies. Sorry. All right, let's look into this. So like I've been talking with all the rest of the signs, 2019 is going to be about self-expression, about having fun, about doing what you love. And that's going to keep moving you on to your soul purpose and soul mission. In January is very much a part of that. You need to think about what lights you up, what heightens your vibrations, just what gets you going, okay? And I mean, when you follow that path, you're going to be finding out some things about yourself. You're going to meet people like you, and on this journey of heightening your vibrations, you're going to have your ancestors, people that and your loved ones that passed on. They're going to be with you too. So you're definitely not alone, okay? And just everything feels like you're moving up. Like you're gonna keep going up, okay? And I just feel like you are coming onto like whatever you're gonna be learning this year. And this month is gonna start you off on learning a lot about your generational purpose, your like you are, this has been something that you've been doing for lifetimes. This is something that your family might have been doing for lifetimes as well. So definitely tune in to your family and any family traditions or rituals that they have done and may have taught you. And just tune into them and tune into that, because the higher, like, grounding with your ancestors is going to heighten your vibrations. That's what I'm sensing here. But definitely meditate, and I would say meditate with fossils if you can, with petrified wood, fossilized wood. I would meditate with, if you have an heirloom from your family, I would meditate with that. And just really tune into the senses. Photographs as well. If you have photographs of your family, tune into that. Meditate with them and just feel the spirit of your family members, past, present, and future. And I think doing that, definitely journal about what comes to mind, what you may see or hear or feel during those meditation sessions, and just journal that down. And I think you're gonna eventually you're eventually gonna see a whole message from your family, basically guidance from the other side telling you what you need to do. This is kind of deep. This is crazy. This might be for only a few specific people, but it just feels like I really had to say it because like it's just tuning in that much. Like, yeah, it's just, it had to get through. Okay. Um, but yeah, just see where that takes you. Okay. That's all I want to say about that. Oh, okay. Um, Definitely, if whatever you're feeling, take ownership of it. Um, any power or position that you have opportunities for in January. This is kind of getting off of the spiritual part of it, aspect of it. But if you do in January have any opportunities to take leadership, Sagittarius, definitely do that because you're coming into power. I just feel like a sense of like Sagittarius, all Sagittarius, you guys are going to be coming into power. You're going to be more aware. Your senses are going to be heightened, especially during this eclipse season, which started today. You really, yeah, definitely journal about what you are feeling and seeing during this eclipse season because um, you need to honor them. It's going to be intense, and you just really need to honor those feelings and recognize them a little bit more than just like feeling it because it's going to be a lot for you. Um, you may feel like you need to retreat a little bit, and that's okay. Just make sure that you're retreating to beautiful spaces, that you're not like in a dirty place. Like, make sure you're cleaning your room, make sure you're keeping your house clean. Um, and if you have the opportunity to go out, I know it's winter time, but it's been a pretty like mild winter. That sucks for the environment, but if you can get outside, do that and just be with the environment. Go to a botanical garden if you can. Just find a chance for yourself to meditate and just with nature. And like I said, with being with fossils um, and like petrified wood and things like that, that can also be something to be that can go with that as well. Just something that's grounding you, but also uplifting you as well. I mean, it's cool to look at beautiful things. It makes us feel good. So we need to continue to do things that make us feel good. But things are moving along in 2019. 2018, since we had all those retrogrades, we learned a lot about ourselves, but we also went through a lot of obstacles and detours, and we didn't really get to accomplish as much as we wanted to. But things are going to change with 2019. With Sagittarius, it looks like it may be slower than the other signs. I know Aries was like, this is going to happen fast for you guys. Sagittarius, it looks like you just kind of need to be, like, this is a lot more internal growth for you, but it's needed. Yeah. Let's see if we have any more. Oh, any more? Yes. Yeah. That's nice. Butterfly Maiden. Now she's part of the Native American I'm drawing a blank here, theology. But this is a really great, she's a really good depiction of the kind of transformation that you're going through, okay? You were a caterpillar in 2018, but you're gonna start turning into a butterfly. I feel like right now you're in that chrysalis stage where you're in the cocoon, but you're gonna come out, okay? And you're about to. Dude. Sorry, my husband has a legit head injury and forgets I'm recording sometimes, so. What do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? So your energy is gaining momentum. And like you're climbing all the way up. And throughout this whole thing, you're just moving on up. And the energies have a lot to do with a triangle, if that resonates with anyone. But it just feels like you're, the energy is very much like a pyramid for you. Like you have to focus on your base, which is a lot to do with your ancestral work, your generational curses that you might have to break, your foundation, your base. And then you move on up into your own individual focus and in your third eye. And that is your more spiritual connection with yourself and the universe. And it's all needed. And I just feel like that's what you're going through for January. Yeah. So yeah, it's just gaining energy. It's gaining momentum. It's going to be high emotions for you. You're going to be feeling a lot. I mean, how could you not feel a lot if you're going to be working with your ancestors? If you're going to be receiving some messages from them? You're going to feel some things. And especially if it's going to be talking about generational curses that you need to break, that's going to be deep and it's going to hurt a bit. But it has to be done, because if you don't do it now, it's going to come back for you in the next lifetime. You know, because this is stuff that you've been working on for lifetimes. Like you were working on it before you were born, maybe even before that. It's time to transform. It's time to stop being that little caterpillar. Okay? It's time to do that work within the cocoon and that transformation. You're going to come out soaring. Okay? So be patient, though. A garden doesn't grow in a day, okay? That's not a garden then, that's landscaping. I just came up with that. That's good. That's good. Who had that? We'll go with this again. I feel because it has a lot to do with leaning on your family, even from the other side. And we got that moon going on, but the eclipse is going on right now. But this says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Okay. So just lean on that faith of the universe, that connection to your family, to your ancestors, to your loved ones on the other side. It doesn't always have to be family, like blood family. I know, like, one of my strongest connections to the other side is my best friend Shayna, and we call her sis. So I mean, like, she really was very much family to me. But like I said, connect to whoever on the other side you feel strongest to, who you feel is calling to you. Just kind of lean on that a bit. Lean on that faith that there's more than just turning into worms when you die. Lean onto the energies of your loved ones. Lean onto those energies of you from past. And when you do, especially if you do those meditations, peace becomes real. Peace becomes that garden you grew. Peace becomes that moment when you break those generational curses. And then you don't have to worry about that for your next life. You have to worry about that because you might ascend. So you've been training for this, so don't worry about that. Lean onto what you know. Lean onto it, okay? This is very interesting, and I'd be happy to help you along the way. Okay, I've been like ignoring it because it's like, I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to say that. If you have like a connection to cats in any way, especially like wild cats or big cats, family wise, like, tune into that. Yeah, tune into that, guys. I don't know what that means, but tune into that. But yeah, if you want to talk more about what you're going through, if you have other questions in general, you're more than welcome. You'd be happy too. You're more than welcome to get a reading from me, messageinthecrystal.storeenvy.com. I also sell crystals on there. And I'm on Facebook as well, Message in the Crystal, and Instagram, Message in the Crystal. So check me out there. I love to post different numerology forecasts, different crystal grid photos. We have a great time. I have a Sunday live show where we talk about crystals, so it's a good time. But also, if you do choose to get an oracle reading personal for yourself, not only do you get an oracle reading, but you also get custom gem pack chosen just for you, for your situation, for your energies. This is a sample crystal pack. This is actually for one of my little Sagittarius buddies, Evan. This is one of his belated birthday presents. But yeah, this is something that you would also be getting in the mail if you were to receive oracle reading from me. So it's just something extra, something to heighten your vibrations, which is what you need to be focusing on anyways for this month and for 2019. So yeah, think about that. Okay, that would be at messageinthecrystal.storeenvy.com. There's several different packages for you to choose from, and I would love to help you guys, okay? So I love you guys so much. I hope you are having a wonderful start to the new year. Don't get too deep in thought, okay, guys? You'll be all right. Surround yourself with beauty, like I said. Love you.